It's number 4 on Cherie Loves R&B, 80s R&B, 80s
Quiet
R&B,
Storm.
Quiet Storm week.
There you go.
Meli'sa or Meli'sa Morgan, Do Me Baby. Steamy.
Oh, yeah.
Do me, baby, like you've never done before. Till I just can't take no more.
This song, every single Quiet Storm song that I've ever listened to begins and I say, that's right. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Every single time. Without fail, a Quiet Storm song has never started where I thought, where are they going with this? You know, it starts and I say, that's exactly where I wanted to go.
They're just, man, these lyrics are so descriptive.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a narration.
There's no secrets here. There's no ambiguity. It's do me, baby.
Open book.
Oh, yeah. Hey, do me, baby.
Do me, baby.
I love it. In this nice, fancy, Wall Street apartment.
I love it. I love 80s fancy. 90s fancy, too. Then you get to 2000s fancy, and you start losing me.
Everything gets, metallic.
I don't like it.
No.
I don't like that.
Everything gets metallic and weird.
But this 80s fancy is
No, I'm like, what about, 1880s fancy? You know, gilded mansions.
I don't recall.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff, you know.
I thought you were going to say log cabin.
No, that would be 1780s fancy. And once you get to BC fancy, we're talking caves and such.
1780s, like, you have a house? That's fancy.
Wait a minute. Yeah, 80s fancy. And this woman's hair.
Oh, man.
Our star.
Yeah.
Her hair is, and Mike, I think I see those.
Some hoops.
I think those earrings are making a shape
this
that is
a beautiful
in fact
shot
seen.
that we've stopped on here.
Yeah, it is. There she is. Look at that hair.
Yeah.
That hair it's magnanimous, and
Joe,
it is massive.
It is massive, and I just hope that this video goes exactly where we want it to go. Straight to the bedroom.
And of course they have that classic kind of almost a shadowy male figure of a Wall Street banker in the top, you know? Everyone was in Wall Street in the 80s, right?
Yeah,
that's what the whole decade was about?
I think so.
So baby, please stop teasing me. Oh no, ooh, what you do, I could never love no other. You're the best I ever had. Whenever we're not close to one another, I just want you so bad. So to me, baby, like you never done before. Oh, give it to me till I just can't take no more. Come on to me, baby, like you never done before. Ooh, I want you now. I just can't wait no more. Do me, do me, baby, baby, do me, oh no, just can't wait no more. Oh, give it to me.
He's got a robot.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna answer her demands. I will do you, baby.
And Joe, that's a sex robe.
Oh, yeah.
That man is ready for sex.
Hey, putting a robe on, huh? Man.
I love her voice going into that last chorus. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Here, let's hear it. Yeah, he's pampering himself up.
Whenever we're not close to one another, I just want you so bad. So to me, baby, like you never done before.
And did you hear the guy in the background?
Oh, not really.
He pops in for just a second. It's just like this. Yeah.
Ah.
Not close to one another.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Mike, and you know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be an 80s video if we didn't talk about these glass cubes.
I'm saying every time. It's
Every
always
time.
an Ace video with
Every
glass
time.
cubes.
They love it. They always got to have those. Now, I have a question for people. Like, clearly knowing that
Oh.
all Quiet Storm music is like, you know, you're having someone over, you put on your cassette or record player, whatever you're repping there in the mid to late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your playlist? Because you got to have the right order. You can't have someone walk in and just be blasting "Do Me, Baby."
Oh yeah, you
This has got to be at least an hour or two into the mix, depending on how quickly you move through your game.
right. It's got see the trouble with vinyl, Joe, is you'd be flipping those records, so you don't have to play.
Well, you make a mixtape.
On a record.
Well, on a cassette.
I guess you could do a cassette.
So you got a mixtape on a cassette.
All right,
You
yeah,
pop
I'm
it into your
thinking-
very large old stereo in 1987,
I'm thinking track.
or however, 1989 maybe.
It's got to be track 12 at the earliest, maybe 15.
You gotta at least have your first glass of wine. You know,
Your
dinner's got to be done. Can't be
Yeah.
eating dinner during this part.
And you do have to have the right playlist, or else you're not getting done.
Oh,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
right. You know, you can't be
So-
playing "Do Me, Baby," and they're like, "What is this?
Yeah, what are you gonna?
This is our first date."
You're putting the cart before the horse. Joe.
That's right.
You can't plow before dinner and
And
wine.
you know, but that, yeah.
You're gonna plow on an empty stomach? What are you,
on.
a fool? You
Come
need some
on.
energy.
But make sure to avoid dessert. You don't want to plow on a full stomach either.
Avoid dessert. You have dessert after the plow.
Well, and that's why you need more time, so you can have a little digestion.
Right. You eat dinner, and maybe it's just gentle, light music. Not even really paying attention. It's just ambiance. you know?
Yeah.
So you eat dinner.
I feel like "Tender Love" would be pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
that was real gentle. It was
Lots of-
nice.
There's candles lit. You better believe there's candles lit. It better smell good in your apartment, or else you're not getting done either. So, okay, we're in 45 minutes. Dinner's kind of settling up.
Yeah.
You take it. You pour the second glass of wine.
Oh yeah.
And
you kind of finish off the first bottle. Like you pour the. Looks like we're all done with that one.
Shall we open another bottle?
And then if she gives that yes,
oh man, you're putting Do Me Baby.
That's when Do Me is like a couple songs out.
Yeah, that's when you probably switch over your vinyl or your cassette to have Do Me Baby like 4 or 5 songs up, because you're starting that second bottle. And then once that second bottle's done,
oh yeah,
it's plow time.
Then it's Keith Washington time.
Yeah. Keith.
I don't really remember how sexual that song was.
It was
passionate.
He was screaming for it.
Oh man, I love the idea of us listening to Quiet Storm 40 years later almost, and then starting a new trend saying Keith Washington time.
It's Keith Washington time.
Everyone's basing it around the lovemaking portion of the evening. Hey honey, I think it's Keith Washington time.
It's Keith Washington time.
Yes. I think we're passing through Meli'sa Morgan, the Meli'sa Morgan moment, and it's time to go to Keith Washington time,
aka Pound Town.
Woo-wee.
Man, I mean, Keith was screaming for Pound Town.
Oh,
he had the plows out and ready.
Oh man, his horse was way down the road. All right, this is getting stupid. It's only number 4. We have 3 more of these love-making songs left.
These are amazing. This is my favorite genre of music by far.
I know. I gotta say,
nothing that compares to it.
Broad genre, the most satisfying music that we've learned about from this channel has got to be Quiet Storm.
It's the best.
Yeah, especially if we're saying specific genre. The only other thing that was like something we didn't know about that we're introduced to would have been Eurovision. It's probably Eurovision or Quiet Storm. But genre, it's Eurovision. It's Quiet Storm. Eurovision's not a genre.
But what's extra special about Quiet Storm, it was a time and place, and it came and went, and we're just peering into the past. And we're not going to get any more of this. This is it.
It's it.
We get more Eurovision every year.
Yeah, that's true.
Great, and we love Eurovision, but
this is set in stone.
This is just
until we release our own Quiet Storm album.
That's right.
And we bring back all the classics.
All about pounding, all about plowing. Keith Washington time.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Try to find any legends that are still around. Get them on the record.
That's right.
Now, I only have one thing about the song. Was the instrumental mix kind of? It was kind of coming up and down.
It really was, Joe, and I was confused by it. It sounded too loud and too quiet at the same time. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah. There was one part where it definitely just like
it definitely did.
It just like dropped, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" So I don't know. I don't know if that's in the mix. I don't know if that's just in the upload. I don't know what the heck is going on.
That's the charm of the '80s. They were back on analog. They were ripping on tape, Joe. What do you expect? Errors will be made.
You're literally cutting tape.
Yeah.
That's why they call things on the cutting floor, because they were cutting tape or film.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
It was physical.
It's absurd to me. I can't believe anyone made anything.
I know.
How they get anything?
I thought the same thing.
Well, Mike, no cell phones, no algorithms to keep them busy.
That's right. I mean, how do you record audio to a piece of tape? That just boggles my mind. Mm-hmm. But Joe, I want to circle back to this record company that we're going to start.
Circle it.
And we're just going to sign all the original Quiet Storm artists. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a Quiet Storm record company.
Yeah. We're going to bring it back.
Cool.
Non-profit for us. I just want it back.
It's going to be called Plow Records.
It's going to be called Horse Before the Cart Records.
All right. Well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Cart before the horse.
Oh.
Horse down the road. All right. See you next one.